Hey, you guys. I think it is Tuesday. Hello. Hi, for those of you that are new to me, hello, my name is Brooke-Sidney. I am a Mindsoulful mentor, a self-love advocate, and an inner voice and soul story coach. I'm also the host of an upcoming free gratitude challenge that actually starts on Monday. That's Monday, January 28th. Where it's going to be all things gratitude, ways to spice up, activate our gratitude, both for ourselves, yes, for you, as well as your life in general. So if you want to learn more about why be grateful for you, check out my live stream that I did yesterday, my Mindsoulful Monday. But today we're talking about lost keys and kid cakes, birthday cakes. And why the heck would I be grateful for any of it? So for those of you that are new to me, I often share my gratitude list, things that I'm grateful for, of course, gratitude practices. And if you want to obviously learn more gratitude practices, jump into my challenge. It's free. The link will be posted when I finish below. But I wanted to tell you a couple of things that happened to me today, and the day is not even over, and I'm actually grateful for them. Because to me, one of the biggest things about gratitude and having a strong, and by that I mean an activated practice, not a practice where you're just writing down things every single day because someone told you it was a good idea, but no, a practice where you are literally feeling the gratitude in your heart stirring up your life, right? Where you're actually feeling so appreciative that that energy runs throughout your entire body. That's the kind of activated gratitude practice that brings those benefits that I talk about, those abundance benefits. And by that, I mean inner abundance, feeling peaceful, joyful, happy, open and receptive, and all, of course, the external benefits, things that like you start seeing the things in your life in a different way. So you shift your perspective, but you also start bringing in some of those things that you really want, because gratitude and being grateful raises your vibration. One of the beautiful things to me about gratitude and why I have found it to be a consistent part of my success principles, really some of the ways that I have become more successful and the ways that I've healed crap that I've gone through in my life, is by being more grateful. So what gratitude has done for me is it shifts my perspective. So our mind, and I talk about this a lot, and if you're not in my gratitude challenge next week, get in there. But our mind, if we don't train it, looks for things that are wrong. It's natural, right? It's so natural. That is actually keeping us safe. They call it a reptilian brain. It actually scans our environment. So, okay, making sure that we have enough money, enough food, enough gas in the car, all of those good things, right? But when we start developing an activated, that's the key word, an activated gratitude practice, we start retraining our mind and our system to actually look for things that are amazing in our life, look for things in our life that are going well, and it's really easier to flip something bad into something good. So I do this all the time, and so I thought it would be helpful to share some of my practices and show you how it's happening in my life. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. So one of the things that happened this morning is my son is in preschool, is at a Montessori preschool, and today is the day that they were doing his birthday celebration. And you guys, it is a big deal. It's a big deal not only for his class, but obviously for my son. He's super jazzed. He right now thinks every day is his birthday. He thinks every day is his birthday. And the birthday process to me has been going on for 2 weeks, and it doesn't end until his formal party on Sunday. But anyway, a birthday timeline was created by yours truly that highlights his life from 0 to 5. And then treats had to be brought in. And there's literally a celebration where my son walks around the sun 5 times essentially to showcase every year in his life as I discuss some of the activities that he's done, like highlights. So this morning I'm going to get treats. I've developed his timeline. I'm all ready. I've gotten us dressed. I'm dressed. Timelines, he wants to carry it and bang it all around. But I'm trying to be cool with that. And I get all the way to the grocery store And we get the treats. He picks out little chocolate chip muffins, his favorite. We get some fruit, get into the car. We're headed there, about 15 minutes to spare. It takes less than 10 minutes to get to school. And I notice I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone, right? And so, literally I want to freak out, because if I don't have my phone, that means I don't have a camera. It means I can't take pictures of this important event in his life. I can't send it to my ex-husband. No one's going to have pictures from this event. So I'm freaking out. But instead, what I did was I do what I always do. I take a couple breaths and I slow myself down. And I then decided I am going to make this a good situation and start talking to my son about the importance of us making a list before we leave of all of our things, because Mama forgot her phone. And so again, I turned around, went back, and I got my phone, and we got to school right at 9 o'clock in time for the presentation. The reason why I feel grateful for that is because it's another example to show my son, A, the importance of slowing down, because we were rocking and rolling and going super quickly this morning, and B, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to misplace things. It just all comes down to how we respond in the moment and how we move through it. And we ended up taking some breaths. My little guy knows, let's take some breaths, Mama. He knows this because I've been doing it for a long time, and we moved through it. And then we ended up laughing all about it because he was like, where was it in the house? And all this kind of stuff when I ran in to get it. So again, instead of getting the situation more blown out of proportion, I really feel like my gratitude practice, along with, of course, my breathing, my mindfulness practice, and what I call mindsoulfulness, helped me in the situation. But truly looking for the gratitude in it, like, what can I learn from this? How should we slow down? How should we re-architect our mornings so that they're a little bit better? And then also giving myself grace. Like, there was way too much going on this morning, adding on all these additional items. It's a good thing I didn't lock my keys in the house, which I did last year. Okay. So anyway, that's the first story and what I'm grateful for. The second thing is that I went to go get my son's birthday cake. Now, I know this may sound silly, but I went to go order my son's birthday cake at a neighborhood bakery here. And I did not have an agenda for what I wanted his cake to look like. I'm just like, and you guys, don't tell him. If any of you know him, don't tell him about this live stream. But I plan to get him a dinosaur cake. So I walk in, I talk to the lady at the counter about the cake, and she says, do you have an idea of what your cake should look like? And I'm like, no, I just know that I want it to have dinosaurs on it. So then she busts out the bakery's Instagram and starts showing me a cake where the dinosaur is literally jumping out of the cake. Like, it's going from, my joke was with my friend that it's like a normal cake has like dinosaurs drawn on it. This cake has a dinosaur coming out of it, right? Like, out of it. And I'm immediately like, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I want that cake because that cake will like make my son's birthday. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get that cake, but I'm going to make it happen somehow. So she said, text the graphic designer or the cake designer and see if you can get him to do it and show him the picture of the one he's already done. So I pray, and then I text the designer. I'm like, can I get this cake? And I need it before Sunday. He texts back, no, I can make you a new cake or a different cake, and you can like put some figurines on it, and I can create a landscape. And I'm like, no. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. And I'm thinking to myself, because this is a text conversation going back and forth about it. One of my friends I happened to be talking to on the phone, and he immediately goes, well, how much is it for like a rush charge? Like, what would it be for the rush charge? I then text back to him. I was like, well, I understand that it's short notice, right, for this great cake. I would really love it. My son would really love it. Like, what would be the rush fee? So, or what would be the fee to get it done now, right? You don't have 2 weeks. He texts me back the price first for the alternate cake. And he's like, and I'm like, no. I really would love to know, like, the rush fee would be for that cake. So finally he texts me back And I was like, oh my gosh, that means he's in agreement. That means he's in agreement. And the price for the cake that I really, really want, that's going to blow my son's mind, that's going to make an amazing, cake for him and an experience for him. And at the end of the day, the cake designer and everything said, yes. The reason why I'm grateful for this experience is because it reminded me that sometimes we need to expand our freaking vision. I had no idea that a cake like that even existed. Before today, I was thinking very 2D. I was thinking very flat cake, normal cake, regular, basic, ordinary, but still like beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. I had the opportunity today to experience, whether I got the cake or not, which is another blessing, another thing to be grateful for. Whether or not I got the cake, my vision was expanded. And that to me is a metaphor for life. We have to look at our opportunities and things that come across in our lives as ways to enrich and expand who we are and our visions. Like I had friends come up to me and say, Brooke, how are you traveling? All this kind of stuff. Like they had never even thought to figure out these travel things. I had a friend that showed me different ways to travel, right? It's all about expanding our vision for ourselves, expanding our vision for our lives, expanding our dreams, and being open. And to me, gratitude puts you in a space, both in a heart space that contributes to your mental space, that allows you to be open to these lessons, to these new understandings, and to receiving more, expanding the way that you think, expanding what even looks good and feels good. And by that, I even saw today, I had nothing to lose by asking. So often we're scared to ask. So often we hear no, and we take that as, that's it. We can always ask. And I was in such a good place, despite losing my keys, despite the crazy morning. I was in that space where I was open to suggestions from a friend, and I was open to making the request. And I was open to whatever way Spirit decided to give me my decision, right? The point of it is that really being grateful just expands our life. It really does. It allows us to, I feel like, not only roll with the punches, but get something out of them. It allows us to be enriched and broadened and expanded and receptive for all the good that's like right there. The good is right here. Like even with the cake, the good was right here. All I had to do was ask again. All I had to do was see how to make it work. All I had to do was step out of the problem mind and allow myself to get into the solution mind and give it a shot. So that's what I got on to share with you guys. Oh, and I've also created some gratitude journals. Yes, I've got 3 new gratitude journals that are available in my store. I want you to check them out. They have amazing sayings on them. One is, I am grateful for me, which that should be everybody's affirmation and declaration over themselves and their lives. That's one of them. The second one is, my gratitude list is the ultimate love letter, because it is writing down the things that you love in life and about yourself. Ooh, it's the ultimate love letter both to you and to Spirit. And then the third gratitude journal that's now available is Gratitude Opens Channels of Abundance, because it does. So all of those are 3 big beliefs that I have. The way that I'd love for you to understand and embody your gratitude practice, and they're now available in a journal. So you can get them on my site, and all that information will be below. I invite you to check them out. And if you don't get the journal, great. Jump into the gratitude challenge. It is completely free, and it's a way for you to truly activate this gratitude practice in your life so that you can honestly be so in love with yourself, see yourself, all of who you are for your beauty and everything, as well as bring more abundance in so you can have this amazing life. Jason says you're very inspirational. Love your positivity and how you spread the love. Keep it up. Thanks, Jason. Oh, you're so sweet. So yes, you guys, jump on in. I'd love for you to join my gratitude challenge. I'd love to, I guess, like a month, 6 months, a year from now, hear about your own gratitude practices and how it shifted and become so amazing. And thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'd love for you to like, love, and share out this post and comment if any of it resonates with you. So have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see you soon.